Let's check in with CPW for this week's report.
Okay, Mountain TV, hanging out with John from Colorado Parks and Wildlife. John, great to see you. Busy summer.
Yeah, sure is. Coming off the holiday weekend. Scott, how are you?
Oh, great. Yeah, I hope you had a great holiday weekend. Summer really is here officially. We're going to talk about fishing in a second, fly fishing in particular. But before we do that, our favorite topic, you and I were joking before we popped on, bears. Bears are out and about. We got to talk about camping trails and even what you do at home.
Yeah, pretty much anywhere you are, especially if you're west of the I-25 corridor, you're going to be running into bears this season. And just want to remind folks, whether you're hiking or camping, to make sure you're bear aware, and to always make sure you're keeping a clean camp and keeping that trash secured.
I mean, they hibernate over the winter. They come out and they are literally hungry, right?
Yeah.
I know, John. We have a place in Keystone, and this bear came in and rolled the garage door up, pulled the bin out, tipped it over. I mean, they're not only hungry, they're pretty smart.
Yeah, they're super strong as well and really smart. Once they learn that they can find a food source, they'll keep coming back to it until humans do their part to kind of take that attractant away from them. So I always want folks to keep their trash secure. Don't take it out to the curb until the morning of pickup, whenever possible. But also stuff like dog food, if you get deliveries of dog food to your house, or bird seed, chicken feed, anything like that could be an attractant. Make sure that's inside, locked up, and secured.
What happens if I'm out on a hike and I'm cruising around, everything's good, and I bump into a bear? I've actually had that happen a couple times. What's your advice in that kind of situation?
Sure. It's extremely rare to have these encounters, but when they do happen, especially if it's a mama with cubs, it can be a dangerous situation. So, you want to, stand your ground, talk to the bear. You don't want to turn around and run and trigger any kind of, prey instinct by any means. But, if a bear does start, coming your way, yell at it, scream at it, you can pick up, stones or sticks or whatnot, throw it in its direction. Most times, as long as the bear has an escape route, that bear is going to, look to identify you, realize that you're a human, and look to go the other way. So make sure that bear has a good escape route.
Any truth to the adage that you kind of back away? I'm facing the bear and I just kind of, I don't run and turn, because you're right, that's bad. But does kind of backing out make sense? Or
Sure. Yeah, you can slowly kind of back away, or you can kind of step off the trail down to the low side of it. Right. You're just looking for ways to give that bear a path and show, that you're a human and you can be big and scary too. And it should probably leave your presence. But, another thing people don't think of a lot, if you're a runner or you're a mountain biker or hiking and you're by yourself, try to make some noise every once in a while. When you're hiking with a group of friends, it's easy to have those conversations going. But if you're by yourself, you can sneak up and surprise a bear, and make sure you don't have those earbuds in. You want to be aware of what's around you. If you can kind of hear something rustling over there, you want to make sure you can hear everything that's happening.
John, that's what happened to me. I mean, honest to gosh, I was with my dad in Vail. We were riding bikes and we were super quiet. We're just chilling, going down a path in Vail, and ran into mama bear with cubs. And so you were exactly right. I mean, we weren't making much noise, and we kind of both ran into each other, I think. Luckily everything worked out great, but super good advice.
Yeah, and make sure you always keep those dogs on a 6-foot leash too. Yeah. Sometimes a dog goes up trail from you and it stumbles into some baby bears, can trigger that protective instinct from a mama bear. So, when you got dogs, we all love having them out on our Colorado trails, but keeping them on a leash not only protects them, helps protect you as well.
Okay, before we let you go, we got about 30, 40 seconds left. John, fly fishing, we hinted at it earlier. What's going on with fly fishing season?
Yeah, with this epic snowpack we've had, the runoff has been so late this year. Nice cool temperatures have kind of kept mud season going a little bit longer than some of us fly fishermen would like to see. But the rivers and streams are really starting to clear up. Get out there and start throwing some streamers on your favorite rivers and go chase some of those big trout that we put out there.
Okay, sounds great. Great advice. We appreciate it. We'll see you back in a week or so with another update. John, Colorado Parks and Wildlife, summer's here. Get outside. Be careful. Hey, bear spray. Last question. Is that
bear spray is great? Yeah, use it if it's coming at you, and about 40 yards away is a good range to start using that, or 40 feet.
Copy that, John. We appreciate it. We'll see you back in a week for another update.
You got it. We'll see you, Scott.